Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about full automation through outsourcing. And what brought this up? Well, when you're building a team and when you're putting a team together, it's going to take an effort. And I'm going to break it down for you. Let's say in the very beginning, when you got all this, you got your business going already, you got this team that you want to put together, and it's going to take, for example, it's going to take you, let's relate it to units of energy compared to units of results. So in the beginning, when you're putting your team together, if you're not having it done for you, then you have to do it, and you have to put your team together. So let's relate it to 5 units of energy just to get that very first little result in putting your team together. So it takes you, for example, 5 units of energy to get 1 unit of result when you're just putting your team together. And as you progress and you get your selection process going, and you find your candidates you want to interview, and you put them into a hiring competition, and you find the team that you want, you put this whole effort in, and finally you have your team. Now you got to manage your team, and the automation's not going to happen overnight. So that 5 units of energy to get 1 unit of result is what you have to go through in the beginning. And the return on investment from your outsourcing is going to come later, once your intake is done and your onboarding is done and your management system is set up for your team. You know, you're going to need a staffing manager. You're going to need somebody to do all your administrative stuff inside your project management software. So this is all effort on your part, and you got to have systems in place for this. Automated systems in place that your team can follow. Project management software is key there. And of course, all the other softwares that we use for payroll and time tracking and all that. So as you progress, after the initial building of your team, it will get a little bit easier. Then you're into the training of your team, and you're dealing with, let's say by the time you put your team together, then you're putting in about only 3 units of energy, not 5 anymore, but you're putting in 3 units of energy to get 1 unit of result. And your team is training, they've been hired already, they're in their first month of intake, and you're still putting in an effort to train everyone. And eventually, you get down to 1 unit of energy for 1 unit of results. And then this is where the momentum kicks in. Your team is learning, they're taking over the tasks that you've been doing yourself. And now they're starting to do tasks that you don't even have time for. So this is where the good part comes in. You put in, as you progress, and as your team builds momentum and starts taking work away from you that you were doing, plus doing more work that you didn't have time for, you in essence are putting in 1 unit of energy, and your team is producing 2 units of results. And as you progress, you got 1 unit of energy, 3 units of results. As they learn and become better and more efficient with your systems. And as you progress in the weeks and months after building your team and managing and training your team, you are putting in 1 unit of energy and getting 5 units of results. And that's where automation starts paying off in a big way. And eventually, if you play your cards right and you want to work your way out of a job for full automation, you will achieve the result of unlimited, or I should say 0 units of energy on your part and unlimited results. So the previous one was 1 unit of energy for 5 units of results. Now 0 units of energy, full automation, for unlimited results. The sky is the limit. You can just keep building your team. Automate that too. That's full automation. So do it properly. If you're struggling with it, click the link below and let's talk.